just waiting for Pragya ji to join in. Pragya ji, if you're online, you can just join in and we'll start our interaction. Thank you so much for joining in. So I'm taking you. Pragya ji, I've sent you the request. If you can add me. Hey.
Hello, Priyanji.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good.
Wonderful to always see you and interact with you.
Thank
How are
you
you,
so much
Pragya
for
ji?
having me here. Yeah, I'm good.
So can we start?
Yes.
Hello everyone. I'm Kalpana Chaudhary, founder of Social Tables. We are a personal brand strategy firm for influencers and entrepreneurs. Our services are designed to help mission-driven messengers clarify your positioning, expand your reach, and increase your revenues. We are into consultant, branding, events, event host, moderating, conclave, conference, summit, panel discussions, CSR consulting. Social Tables is committed to sustainable development. Business goes hand in hand uh, with societal well-being and environmental consciousness. Social Tables focus initiatives are education, livelihood, village transformation, health, environment, cultural activities, ecotourism, financial inclusion, skills and vocational training. Hello, Pragya ji. A warm, oh, I think there's some network issue from her side. Yeah.
Sorry for
Hello,
that.
Pragya.
Yeah. Yes.
Hello,
Please
Pragya
carry
ji.
on.
Welcome to our show, Social Tables. It's a great pleasure. It's a great pleasure for me to introduce our special guest today, Mrs. Pragya Prasanji, who is going to talk to us about on a very sensitive issue, acid attack survivors to Nari Shakti. We are delighted and honored to have you on. Pragya, Pragya ji, we are delighted and honored to have you on our show.
It is indeed a pleasure to, have talking to you and, be in the show. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Pragya Prasanji is an acid attack survivor turned activist and social worker who has been fighting for providing relief and rehabilitation to her fellow acid attack and burn survivors from past 7 years now. She has been coordinating with eminent doctors, hospitals from across the country for medical advice and treatment. She also works towards personal counseling and generating permanent source of regular income for all the survivors who are in need. Pragya ji is a founder of Atijivan Foundation, an NGO that, apart from facilitating free of cost surgeries and other non-surgical procedures, also providing avenues for income generation to several acid attack and burn survivors. Atijivan trains them to create handicraft products, provide them skill and vocational training, and place them in industry as per their capacity. Pragya is a postgraduate in fashion management, and for her various exemplary work in the field of social welfare, she is recipient of several Indian and international applause. Pragya is mascot and ambassador of Pinkython, ambassador of ASFI South Indian chapter. She is honorary advisor for few NGOs and social welfare community. That's incredible, Pragya ji. Your journey has really inspired me so much and so many others. Apart from that, you have been a survivor to many acid attack survivors and burn survivors. I have no words and to give my gratitude to you. You are an iron woman. Thank you so much for everything you do.
Pleasure.
So from acid attack survivors to Nari Shakti awardee, tell us about your journey.
Sorry. So it's been a long journey, and it took couple of years for me to recover for what has happened to me. And I could only say that with the support of my family and very close friends, I was able to recover from it. But just recovering from it and moving on with my own life was not acceptable for me. For
Hmm.
me, when I was very young when I encountered this trauma in my life, and I saw the burn patients very closely. I was
Hmm.
initially when I was admitted in a government hospital. I was there for almost 3.5 months for my initial injury to be healed.
Hmm.
And after I got discharged from that government hospital, I was again shifted to a specialized eye hospital for my multiple eyelid reconstructive surgeries, and so on and so forth. Life went on. I had to move on because I wanted to leave, and I realized that burn patients were one of the most neglected one in the society. Till that time, I was 23 years old and I had never seen any burn patient in my life. And the question was why? Because every day the hospital where I was there for 3.5 months, I could see, every day patients coming and dying because of lack of treatment, uh, getting discharged. The burn ward was always full.
Hmm.
Still, we don't see any burn patient around us, right? We could hardly
Hmm.
see. Every year, almost 7 lakh people are hospitalized, and almost 2 lakh people are they become disabled due to burns. But we still don't see any burn patient around us. It really struck me hard, and I realized that maybe God has put me in this test to overcome from it, and maybe help the ones who are not that privileged like me, because my family was so supportive. They were able to get a proper treatment done for me, but I could see so many burn patients whose family were also not supportive, and who were like they were not able to get their reconstructive surgeries done at any hospital. Of course, I took a couple of years to recover from my own trauma, but I really wanted to help burn and acid attack survivors. Uh, till that time, I had become friends with a lot of them, and I really wanted to help them, and that's why I started Ati Jeevan Foundation.
दैट्स इनक्रेडिबल प्रज्ञा जी, मेरे तो आंखों में आंसू आ रहे हैं और रोंगटे भी खड़े हो रहे हैं ये सब सुन के। एंड आपने जिस ब्रेवरी से आपने ये सब फेस किया है और एक्सेप्ट किया है, बिकॉज एक्सेप्टेंस इज समथिंग विच इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू मूव अहेड इन लाइफ। आई सल्यूट यू। और मैं एक ही बात कहूंगी, और जो मैं हमेशा आपसे कहती हूँ, मुझसे कुछ भी होगा, आप जरूर, I'm just a message away, not even a call away. Do let me know
I
and
know
connect.
that. I know that. You have been
Yeah.
very kind and helpful, and I
Uh, uh,
really appreciate your friendship always. And uh, you know, people like you and people like who really want to help the patient, who really want to give them a life of dignity. Are needed for them to so that they can bounce back in their life. जलने से ऐसा नहीं है कि आपकी जिंदगी बस आपके चार दीवार में घर में बीतनी चाहिए। आपको भी आगे बढ़ना है। जो चीज होना है, जो चीज आप करना चाहते थे, आप तब भी कर सकते हो। और ये मैसेज देना बहुत जरूरी है।
you are a hero to many of us, and a brave heart. Uh, I really salute you. I have no words to appreciate you in any sense, because apart from accepting your own journey, you are. I've seen personally the real acid attack survivor help, the burn survivor help. I've seen so many people everywhere, but I've not seen the real help ground level what you're doing it. So that's incredible. And you are traveling everywhere and you're doing your best to help them. You're reaching out to them. That's wonderful initiative. Tell us what are the initiative taken by your NGO, Ati Jeevan Foundation?
See, our core area of work is towards the medical treatment of the patient because the first thing what they need is the best surgery, the best treatment which can be provided to them for, and the best anything could be done for their reconstruction of their facial structure. So we
Mm.
work on that first, and every patient need multiple surgeries. It can
Mm.
be 2, 4, 5, 10. But that's how it is.
Mm.
Uh, but yeah,
Really. Mm.
and this is one thing which we have been focusing on. Apart
Mm.
from medical treatment, we also work on non-surgical treatment. तो ऐसा बहुत सारा उपाय है जिससे
Mm.
नॉन सर्जरी नॉन लाइक बिना सर्जरी के भी you can still make your appearance much better. So we work
Huh?
on that as well. Yeah, so there is laser, which is very, very less painful and traumatic than any surgery. There is medical tattooing, which can improve the appearance of your scar. So there are multiple things which we work on. For any burn patient, for any acid attack survivor, hair transplant is not a cosmetic surgery. Hair transplant is the need for them because without eyebrows, without hairline, कैसा दिखेगा कोई, स्पेशली जो लड़की जो अभी अपने टीन्स में है, जो लड़की अपने 20s में है, उसकी पूरी जिंदगी बची है आगे, शी हैज टू मूव ऑन. और उसको फॉर अ गर्ल her hairs are more important, hairline is more important, eyebrows are more important. So we work on all these aspects, all these problems. We try to provide solution on all these problems. um, Apart from that, सिर्फ सर्जरी कर देने से कुछ नहीं होता. We need to make them independent so that they can face the society, they can live a life with dignity, which is very, very important for me because I believe कि education और किसी को भी independent बनाने से आप उसकी जिंदगी बना सकते हो. तो we work on their livelihood. आपका जैसा capacity है patient का, जो भी वो कर सकते हैं based on their educational qualification,
Mm.
even if they are not educated at all. We work,
Mm.
we train them in certain skills so that they can earn a livelihood, and we help them in every step. कहीं पे भी नहीं छोड़ना. Even if they are independent, we follow them कि आप क्या कर रहे हो अभी, in every phase of their life, so that they don't feel alone. We are always with them. We just want to be their family, the support which they need to move on. बाकी तो सब कर लेंगे. बाकी हिम्मत
Mm.
सबके अंदर होती है, और स्पेशली जब वो when they are overcoming all these hurdles in their life, they already become that strong. They will already become that strong that they can do so many things. It's just that push is required, and that support is required for them कि करना क्या है और कैसे करना है. So we just
Mm.
want to become that pillar in their life.
And which you have done it so beautifully.
I
And
hope.
you have done it so beautifully. And also, this is something amazing thing what you have said. जो हम लोगों को we are not aware of it. And आपने बहुत अच्छा awareness किया जो बिना सर्जरी के आप transformation ला सकते हो through laser and through various other treatments.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
And, education is must. You're taking off overall development, livelihood,
So
education.
surgery for I would like to interrupt. Sorry, I just clarifying कि surgery कुछ for few things surgery is must, surgery is required, but for few things non-surgical treatment can be of great help. So
Wow,
we work on both of it.
that's amazing, incredible. Tell us something. What are your upcoming projects?
Uh, so uh, uh, We have been working on multiple classes in this lockdown period. So we have been conducting multiple online classes right now. Livelihood के कुछ और programs और training some start कर रहे हैं. We have been doing that in this lockdown period because our survivors, they cannot go out, come out, and we have a small social enterprise which we want to expand. वो social enterprise में there are girls who are making handicraft products. There are girls who are who have been cooking several snacks from their home, and some are making breakfast. There are so many things happening in our social enterprise, so we want to expand that in future, so that we can provide the facility to more and more survivors across the country. So yeah, these are the things we have been working on.
So the basic focus now it is on skill and vocational training.
Yes, yes.
Okay, that's again a wonderful thing what you're doing. Apart from taking care of their surgeries, supporting them mentally, supporting them physically, you're also training them and giving them livelihood. So that is equally very, very, very important. Because again, I have also heard about stories where they are not accepted in offices as well. Yeah.
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 So,
Yeah.
yes, for that we have been, I myself we have been doing several scripts, plays to sensitize people around us in the corporates. In different places, in school, colleges. So we have been doing that from past 7 years, because we feel that sensitizing the young generation is very, very important. How you accept any kind of disabled person around you. It's not only about face disfigurement. It's about any kind of orthopedic challenge, or deaf and mute. Anyone. It is very, very important to respect them for who they are, and accept them in the society. So that is an ongoing project for us. We keep on doing that,
Yeah.
in school, colleges, and communities. Yeah.
So much has been done even on the awareness ground as well. Apart from helping them and being there personally, I've seen you being everywhere personally. That's remarkable.
Yeah.
Tell us, how can
So
one contribute? Yeah, you want to say? Please, we are here to only listen to you. Go ahead.
No. So it's what I feel is, it's not a work for me. It's kind of maybe I feel more content when I see other girls like me become more independent in life. So it's like it gives happiness to me. So I am doing all these things for my own happiness, and being content. This gives me immense satisfaction that these girls are moving ahead in their life. Girls or boys or children, there are several acid attack survivors and burn survivors, who are as young as 3 years and 5 years old, and so it gives me immense satisfaction.
Acid attack survivors of 3 years and 5 years.
Yes. These are the kids who have been who have become victim incidentally, because they were sleeping with their mother, and their mother were the target, or mother or father, or both the parents were the target. And unfortunately, the child was sleeping beside his or her mother. And a child's body is very small. So, when the acid is splashed, very like part of mother's body will be affected, but the child's whole body will be affected. And we have kids as young as 3 years and 5 years old who have been affected and who lost their complete vision, who are very badly disfigured. And that is, unfortunate, very, very unfortunate event when, these kind of kids.
That's really sad. That's really sad. प्रज्ञा जी अगर आई मीन व्हाट इज द मेंटल स्टेट ऐसा कैसे मतलब ये लोग कर सकते हैं और ऐसा क्यों करते हैं ये लोग मतलब क्या चलता है गवर्नमेंट क्या कर रही है आई मीन दे हैव टू स्टॉप इट इमीडिएटली if the child are affected the women more are affected everywhere not only in India globally I've been reading about it because this subject is also very close to me it's a very sensitive subject which even I look up to in supporting and helping in any terms if I can but how I
So
mean
I think that it has to do more with the thought process they have been brought up. The
okay
patriarchal society which says that women should always listen to men, and if they don't, they deserve a punishment. And what can be the worst punishment for a woman when you destroy her face? You know. She for a woman her beauty is most important, right? So yeah, this is the whole mentality of and these kind of thought process only comes when you are uh, brought up like that. When you see violence in your home, when you see violence around you, and that's how you become. That's how you become key. You think that it is right to punish anyone, hit anyone, hurt anyone. I'm sorry,
no no
uh,
no I'm so touched
I
and
made
moved by
you.
this
Really.
no not at all yeah I'm so sorry for this but I just couldn't yeah go ahead
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Yeah, they think that it is okay to hurt anyone, especially their wife or their someone they love, someone they want in their life. It is okay if she is not listening to you. You can hurt that person.
Absolutely. So, yeah, even now, if you go to see this COVID-19 globally, the latest news says that this 40% of domestic violence which has been happening. Imagine the upbringing. Imagine what your future
Yeah.
generation is seeing and learning. Rightly said,
See,
Pragya.
yeah, it's just that you are not able to accept someone's individuality, right? The
Hmm.
way people are, everyone is so different. You need to accept everyone around you. People cannot become like you and how you want them to be. So
Hmm.
you need to accept that, and when that non-acceptance come uh, because of your ego, your own ego. When you remove all this from your life, you will be able to accept everyone around you and their own choices in their life, and things like domestic violence or any kind of violence against women will not happen.
Hmm. True, absolutely. Okay, how was it for you and your family? I mean, your husband. I mean, to accept you, and how are your children accepting you? Because I'm so sorry, going bit personal, if I'm allowed to, because
Yeah.
there are, yeah, a lot of acid attack survivors whom I have met personally, and the acceptance, what I've seen with you, the way your children, your husband have accepted you is not happening with them. So a message for such kind of men around society because it was not their choice to be get attacked by acid through someone because of their anger, their lust, or whatever the reason could be.
So let me tell you, ours was an arranged marriage, and I hardly knew my husband before our wedding, and we just spent 10 days, after the
Yes.
wedding together, and then he went back to Bangalore where he was working, and I had to go to Delhi for my campus placement. So that was
Mm.
only 10 days which I had spent with him. And I hardly knew him. When this acid attack happened, uh,
Mm.
I was not sure how my life is going to be from here on when I was in hospital. And, I was not sure how much my face would become normal after that.
Mm.
Uh, and over a period of time when that scarring started happening, and too much of contraction, and my structure of face and nose become completely disfigured. I was not sure whether my marriage is going to sustain or not. And there were times where I had pushed my husband away, that, you deserve a better life. Why you are going to, be with me?
You did that?
And the only reply, and every time his reply was, we are married. It could have happened to me as well. And what would you have done in that situation? And we are married and we live to in this together. Nothing is going to, can affect this relationship. So every time his reply was, and it's not that he has been the support. He has also been persistent on, that you are going to overcome this, and we are together in this. You're not alone, and we need to move on. So he has done several things, for me to help move on. Say, for example, just taking me to his office get together. It was very, very, I never wanted to go out. In
Mm.
those first 3 years, I never wanted to go out, but he left me no option, that, I want to go and you need to come with me, because we are going together, or else nobody is going. So, these were the situations, and these were his efforts of, making me come out of it, not. So every, you just don't need to make an extra effort to your loved ones to make them move on. If you really want, just act normally, as if nothing has happened. Everything is okay, and we are in this together. वो extra sympathy दिखाने की जरूरत नहीं है. Every victim, any survivor will hate this. That extra sympathy nobody wants. You need to show her that she is strong, and nothing has happened,
Yeah, it's
and the
important to
relationship.
it's important to give love.
Yeah.
It's important to empathize, but sympathy is something which is not accepted anywhere. Yes, I totally agree with you. Wonderful. And hats off to your
Yeah.
husband. He's again another example. How male boys are being raised as well. So there are two different categories where, here you have someone who is शादी के 10 दिन में and he's accepted you the way you are. And then here there are,
Yeah.
beautiful women who are doing exemplary work, and yet the men don't accept them. So
Yes.
this
Yes.
gap,
So
you agree with me?
yes,
You
yes, absolutely. That's
Yeah.
what, and men still want, expect so much from their wife. So, yeah,
It's a never-ending
uh,
process.
yeah, it is. It is.
Never-ending process. I mean, irrespective of so much of awareness has been done, but this is a never-ending process. Imagine 40% of global domestic violence and child abuse. That's insane. Anyways, so how can we contribute to such a noble cause? And what are the most required inquiries? I mean, what are the most things you need? I mean, so we can come forward. Our
So see,
can come forward, help. What are you looking from government?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
See, if you tell what are we looking for government, then it's a big list because there are a lot of changes.
Yes, yes.
Policies need to be changed in terms of the treatment of burns.
Okay.
That we can talk because there are a lot of things which myself have faced and taken it forward that we can improve the treatment, the quality treatment we provide to the burn patient. And
Okay.
when we provide that quality treatment to the burn patient, we can salvage more and more number of lives. And
Okay.
I have witnessed that in multiple cases that uh, uh, you know, when you provide, even if the patients are more than 40% burn, 45% burn, if you provide that quality treatment at the right time, you can still
Mm.
salvage the life of those patients. And there are a
Mm.
lot of awareness. Yes, yes, and in India, when the patient is more than 35% burn, the doctor assume that or more than 40% burn, the doctor assumed that it's very less chances of his or her to survive. And if the patient is more than 60% burn, then to bachega hi nahi. But in
अच्छा.
other countries, we are still able to salvage the life of patients who are more than 60% burns. Why? वहाँ कुछ अलग नहीं हो रहा है, वहाँ
हम्म,
कुछ अलग तरीके के इंसान नहीं है. Everybody
हाँ.
is same. It's just the kind of treatment we provide
हाँ.
decides the later life of any patient. So if you provide the right dressing, the right kind of dressing, and the right physiotherapy and other treatments which are required for the initial acute burn phase, you can minimize the scarring and contracture in later when the healing is done, and in the
हम्म,
later part of the patient's life, when there's so much of contracture, and for contracture only the patient need multiple reconstructive
हम्म,
surgery, right? So you can save all those number of surgery if you take care properly
हम्म,
initially. तो initial
हम्म,
treatment is very very important. वहां पे
हम्म.
patient are not at all aware. We don't have burns unit in private hospitals. Why? Because
Why?
burn is a very very expensive treatment. None of the even middle class person can afford it if in any private hospital. So burn patient always end up in a big government burn ward, and there are very limited burns ward and medical colleges in our country. बैंगलोर में मैं रहती हूँ. बैंगलोर में एक विक्टोरिया हॉस्पिटल है, सेंट जॉन्स हॉस्पिटल में, वेरी लिमिटेड फॉर एक्यूट बर्न. उनका अलग सेपरेट वार्ड है. एक्सेप्ट फॉर दैट वी डोंट हैव प्रॉपर ट्रीटमेंट इन एनी अदर हॉस्पिटल. प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल में तो है ही नहीं. यहाँ के जितने भी बड़े प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल, वी डोंट हैव एनी बर्न्स वार्ड इन
पूरे इंडिया
दोज
में
प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल बिकॉज इट इज वेरी.
पूरे इंडिया
सॉरी.
में प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल में नहीं है. पूरे इंडिया में प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल में नहीं
बहुत
है.
कम, वेरी लिमिटेड, हैंडफुल. मैं हाथ में गिनवा दूंगी, इतने हैं बस,
Okay.
दैट्स ऑल. तो या पीजीआईज में है. पीजीआईज में अच्छा ट्रीटमेंट होता है जो सेमी गवर्नमेंट होता है.
हम्म,
बट अगेन प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल, बस देर आर वेरी हैंडफुल ऑफ प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल विच इज डूइंग प्रॉपर बर्न्स ट्रीटमेंट और हैव बर्न्स
हम्म.
वार्ड.
ओह.
Otherwise all the burn patient they end up, मैं भी initial phase में मेरा मैं गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल में थी. गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल में ये होता है कि the burns ward, I won't blame the doctor or the nurses or anyone individually because गलती सबकी है यहाँ पे. और सब पता नहीं कहाँ एग्जैक्ट कैसे इंटरवीन करने से वो चीजें सही हो जाएंगी. या हमारे पास और एक चीज है कि लोड बहुत ज्यादा है बर्न पेशेंट का. जैसा मैंने कहा, एवरी ईयर ऑलमोस्ट 7 लाख पीपल आर हॉस्पिटलाइज्ड इन बर्न्स यूनिट. दे नीड हॉस्पिटलाइजेशन. उनका सेकेंड डिग्री या थर्ड डिग्री बर्न होता है.
It's a huge
We
number.
don't have that infrastructure to admit. Yeah, we don't have that. It is more than malaria and tuberculosis in our country. It's a government data. It's a government data. The burns cases are more than malaria and tuberculosis. in our country every
Oh,
year. So, when these patients end up in government units, आप कहीं भी government burns ward जाके देखिए पूरा full रहता है. Even the patients are lying on the floor. लेकिन and the nurses and the doctors are loaded with so much of work. मतलब imagine one nurse or two nurse to take care of 30 patients. And all those 30 patients are screaming in pain, crying. The family members are on nurse's head. How will the nurses be able to manage? उनकी
mm,
गलती नहीं है. डॉक्टर्स कैसे वो मैनेज करेंगे? वो प्रॉपर हमको बाय द और दूसरी बात ये होती है कि बाय द टाइम द नर्सेस आर प्रॉपरली ट्रेन्ड, वो उनका मेंटल सेटअप हो जाता है कि हाँ वो ये उनके लाइफ में चलेगा. They are shifted to another department. ऐसा होता है मतलब एंड इट्स देयर वो सर्कल है. बट द थिंग इज अल्टीमेटली वो पेशेंट्स के पास भी सही नर्सेस नहीं रहते हैं. दूसरी चीजें मुझे कमी यहाँ लगती है कि उन नर्सेस को these kind of nurses who are in any trauma center should be paid extra to be in those
okay.
trauma centers, क्योंकि they are bearing so much of trauma within themselves, seeing the patients crying in pain 24/7 is trauma for any normal person. अगर कोई भी जाके अगर 2 दिन हॉस्पिटल में रहता है तो किसी का मन नहीं लगता, उसको लगता है कि बाहर कैसे निकल जाए, भाग जाए, इतना पेशेंट, इतनी बीमारी, इतना वो. एंड इमेजिन अबाउट दोस नर्सेस एंड डॉक्टर्स हु आर in those kind of wards and not even paid little bit extra for their extra time. आप भूल जाइए, मतलब they are not appreciated for that. So those kind of sessions should be there for those nurses and doctors as well, especially the nurses and the person who does the dressing and all these. उनको they are मतलब 24 आवर्स में वो 12 घंटे ऐसे रहते हैं और ऐसे पेशेंट्स को देखते हैं. दे देमसेल्फ बिकम सो मतलब उनको इरिटेशन इतना होने लगता है, चिढ़ने लगते हैं छोटी छोटी चीजों से, एंड हेंस दैट रिजल्ट्स टू नॉट एबल टू हैंडल. हाँ, इफेक्ट होने लगता है, एंड हेंस दे आर नॉट एबल टू handle the patients and not able to guide. There's no proper guidance for burn patient. अगर आप as I told initial treatment अगर सही हो तो you can stop further damage to or decrease the chances of contracture around your joints, in your skin. So all these things you can do when proper treatment is done for the initial phase. So all these things are not guided. किसको पता है? Patients जब पहली बार जब आता है, उसका फैमिली में अगर कोई burns नहीं हुआ है, he or she doesn't know कि क्या करना अब आगे, and nobody is there to guide them कि कहाँ जाओ, क्या करो, what to do now, how to take care of your skin, how to take care of your body, so that you can be saved. Like I have seen so many patients who were less burned than me. They died in front of me.
My God.
आज ठीक है. बर्न्स में मोर्टालिटी रेट बहुत ज्यादा है. Why? Because 2 दिन के अंदर अगर इन्फेक्शन हुआ, 2 से 3 दिन के अंदर हाई फीवर होगा and the patient will die.
Oh my God.
मतलब by the time doctor will हाँ, by the time doctor will realize कि infection है और बढ़ रहा है, by the time patient will die. तो
ओ गॉड, आई मीन यस, आपने एक बात बहुत सही कही है कि सिस्टर्स और डॉक्टर्स की पे हाई करनी चाहिए ताकि वो लोग वहां पे अटेंशन दे. और एंड इमेजिन हमें अगर एक खरोच भी लगती है, हमारी पूरी जान वहां अटकी हुई रहती है. एंड यहाँ पे वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट बर्न अटैक्स. So that is, I can't even imagine how painful it would be for not only for the patient, even for the entire family as well. And blessed are those जहाँ पे पूरी फैमिली उनका साथ भी दे देती है. अदरवाइज बहुत ही मुश्किल हो जाती है जर्नी. एंड आई रियली सल्यूट यू फॉर you are a savior of so many acid attack and burn survivors. And thank you so much for doing such incredible work. God bless you. आज तो मुझे और भी बहुत सारी चीजें पता चली है जो मैं आपसे बात जरूर करूंगी. I mean, I would really want to help in every ways I could help, even to take this whole thing to government. We'll definitely go to Delhi and we'll talk to social justice minister about this. Pragya ji, I have another two more questions. I will not take much time because मैंने आपके लिए 5 क्वेश्चन ड्राफ्ट किए थे, बट दिस अंदर से जो इंक्विजिटिवनेस हो रही है पूछने के लिए, बिकॉज ये जानना बहुत जरूरी है. अगर मान लो किसी के ऊपर अभी एसिड लग गया हो या कोई जल गया हो, तो इमीडिएटली क्या एक्शन लेना चाहिए? व्हाट आर द थिंग्स वी हैव टू डू? हाँ.
आपको सबसे पहले अगर एसिड से जला है तो सबसे पहले डेफिनेटली फर्स्ट एड पानी डालना है. और पानी कैसा भी पानी, साफ सुथरा बस पानी होना चाहिए. गंदा नाले वाला पानी बस नहीं होना चाहिए. टैप वाटर या बॉटल वाटर, लोग ये भी सवाल पूछते हैं कि बॉटल का पानी डाल सकते हैं. कोई भी पानी, सिंपल पानी. आपको ठंडा पानी ढूंढने की जरूरत नहीं है. आप बस नॉर्मल पानी आपको कहीं से भी मिल जाए, बस वो पानी डालो सो दैट वो एसिड डाइल्यूट हो जाए और जितना निकल सके आपके आउटर लेयर ऑफ स्किन, क्योंकि वो एसिड सॉरी,
जरूरी नहीं है ठंडा पानी ही डालना है.
हाँ, जरूरी नहीं है, बिल्कुल जरूरी नहीं है. आपको बस नॉर्मल पानी डालना है. तो वो बस नॉर्मल कहीं से भी, टैप वाटर हो, बॉटल वाटर हो, कोई भी नॉर्मल पानी आप बस डालिए सो दैट कि आपकी जो आउटर लेयर, पेशेंट की आउटर लेयर स्किन पे जो एसिड है वो डाइल्यूट होकर के निकल जाए बाहर. और एसिड वैसे 72 आवर्स तक पेनिट्रेट करते रहता है, जितना बेस्ड ऑन कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ऑफ द एसिड वो पेनिट्रेट करते रहता है ऑलमोस्ट 72 आवर्स तक. तो वो तो अलग ही चीज है, लेकिन आप पानी डालते रहिए जब तक बर्निंग सेंसेशन हो रहा है. एंड देन यू नीड टू टेक आउट ऑल दी ज्वेलरीज और कपड़े जो जले हुए हैं, वो सारी चीजें, क्योंकि वो ज्वेलरी और कपड़े जब स्किन में चिपक जाएंगे ना, तो वो डॉक्टर को बहुत मुश्किल होता है निकालने में, क्योंकि वो कपड़े तुरंत मेल्ट कर जाते हैं और ज्वेलरीज भी स्किन तुरंत मेल्ट करती है, तो ज्वेलरीज एकदम स्किन में चिपक जाता है. तो वो निकालना विल बी वेरी वेरी पेनफुल फॉर द पेशेंट. सो यू व्हाट यू नीड टू डू इज वहां पे थोड़ा सा अलर्ट रह करके बाल को जैसे ऊपर कर दिया, ज्वेलरीज वगैरह सारा निकाल दिया सो दैट वो ज्वेलरी एकदम स्किन में चिपक ना जाए. कपड़े सारे निकाल दिए सो दैट कि वो जले हुए जो जिसपे एसिड है वो कपड़े स्किन के कांटेक्ट में नहीं है, और आप पानी डालते रहिए. उसके ऊपर से आप कोई भी अपना दुपट्टा है या कपड़ा है वो डाल दीजिए, विच शुड बी ओके. बट ये उसके बाद आपको तुरंत रश करना है हॉस्पिटल या एम्बुलेंस. आपने जब अगर कॉल किया है, बुलाया है, तो वो कीजिए.
और कोई बर्न सर्वाइवर तो इसमें नहीं डालना है हमें?
सॉरी,
बर्न सर्वाइवर हो उस पे भी पानी ही डालना है?
जी, सारे बर्न्स पे पानी ही डालना होता है एक्सेप्ट फॉर इलेक्ट्रिकल बर्न. इलेक्ट्रिकल बर्न में पानी वो नहीं डालना चाहिए. उसको पेशेंट को बस रेस्ट कराइए कहीं भी, क्योंकि इलेक्ट्रिकल बर्न में क्या होता है, वो शॉक, इलेक्ट्रिकल शॉक वो लगता है, तो वो पानी डालने से और ज्यादा एग्रीवेट करेगा और पेशेंट तुरंत मर भी सकता है. तो yeah. 1 second.
Yeah.
Hello. हाँ.
Hi, Renu aunty.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. No, this was something very important which all of us have to know this. Thank you so much for this information. Pragya ji, last question. Any helpline for survivor?
So my number is almost given. My number is everywhere on the website, and your email ID of Ati Jeevan and my email ID is also there. We have also opened a acid helpline also, which is 9902826669.
Hmm.
For the first aid, अगर आपको जहाँ भी है patient, तो अगर if somebody is contacting, we'll connect to the nearest hospital जो सही जहाँ पे burns ward है, जहाँ पे
Hmm.
patient को admit करना चाहिए initially. तो
Hmm.
वैसा we can connect to the patient to that hospital, and then they can go and get the treatment done. We will definitely be help the patient who are underprivileged for their initial treatment as well as the reconstructive surgery. So yeah.
Wonderful, Pragya ji. Thank you so much. काफी सारी इंफॉर्मेशन मिली है हमें हम लोग हाउ वी कैन सपोर्ट यू हाउ वी कैन हेल्प यू एंड व्हाट एक्टिविटीज यू हैव बीन डूइंग I would want to repeat once again, Pragya ji is an acid attack survivor and she's an activist. Please connect to her, support her, donate Ati Jeevan Foundation as much as you can do it, because I know personally Pragya Prasunji is really doing good work. She has dedicated her entire life for most vulnerable people. So please do come forward, support her in every ways you can, and that will be a great help. I will definitely share your number, the helpline number on all the other platform as well. Thank you so much for this incredible session. And quickly, we will go ahead with a rapid fire question before we wind up the show. Yeah,
Yeah.
on a light note, है ना? So,
Yeah.
your favorite hobby. Let us know something about you now.
Well, I love baking.
Okay,
Baking,
wonderful.
yeah.
Okay. And place where you love being the most?
Sorry?
Place where you
Place?
love being the most?
My home.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm sure all the time you're working out and then you come back home and relax.
Yes,
Your
with
favorite,
my children. That's
how sweet. Yeah, you have two beautiful daughters.
yes.
Uh, your favorite music icon?
Music icon. Arjit Singh is my, from past couple of years, he has been like, I love his every song. I don't know. Yeah,
Oh, I totally love it too. I love Arjit Singh
yeah.
the songs, absolutely. Your best quick fix remedy?
Remedy uh,
Your best quick fix remedy?
for myself,
Yes.
a cup of coffee.
Okay, wow. And your strongest dislike about people?
Uh, People not being loyal.
Acha, true, absolutely. Hypocrites.
Yeah.
What do you hate doing the most?
Sorry?
What do you hate doing the most?
What I hate. I do only things which I love.
Love.
What I hate doing the most, mm, I don't know if I hate anything
Yeah. So
doing
you're
most, yeah.
such a lovable person. You love everyone. I know that. I can vouch on. Yes. All right. So your biggest addiction.
Biggest addiction, talking to my daughters and having like coffee. Coffee
Oh,
is,
coffee addict, huh?
yeah.
Okay. Most adventurous thing you have ever done?
I am not that adventurous person, but I have been very introvert, very quiet throughout my life. But
Okay.
my college days were the most memorable ones, where we used to skip the classes and cross the boundary and go together, have like with our friends. Ours was a girls' college, so we used to do all sort of things, musty, and those were the things which I had done. Those like I have been very principal wala or aise karke. So, what bunking the class and crossing the boundary and going for movies with my friends were very adventurous for me. And I, those were the stories which I still keep on telling my daughters. So yeah.
Yeah, wow, wonderful college days to cherish forever. All right.
Absolutely.
So, last one now. Fame or money?
Of fame or money? I only want love.
All right. A message
बाकी
for
सब आ जाता है.
बाकी सब आ जाता है. Absolutely. That's how we connected. Love is something which has been between both of us.
Yes.
Yes. A message for social table.
Well, keep doing the good work you are doing and, create more awareness about, several causes and, in future as well. And thank you so much for calling me.
Oh, how sweet. Thank you so much. Before we conclude, what word of wisdom would you like to give to our viewers? Any advice, word of wisdom?
Uh, I don't have any word of wisdom. I will just share that, what I believe is, uh, uh, you know, uh, uh, and I have always done is, I have always focused on my strength and with, my phase. I have never focused on my weaknesses or the things which I don't have. So it has helped me immensely in overcoming or and not cribbing about uh, things I don't have in my life or I have missed out in my life. So yeah, that's what I want to say. That you need to focus on your strength and believe in yourself.
That was very positive word of advice you had given because it is very important to believe in yourself and keep yourself motivated. It's a great honor and privilege to propose vote of thanks to Mrs. Pragya Prasunji, who, despite of her busy schedule, has found time to grace this special interaction. We are extremely grateful to Mrs. Pragya Prasunji for sharing her words of encouragement and giving us valuable inputs. Ma'am, your eminent presence has indeed made this interaction a memorable one, and we thank you from bottom of our heart. Uh, Thank you so much, Pragya ji. Thank you so much for joining
Pleasure.
me.
Thank you so
And
much. And you have been very kind to say all these words. I'm just a friend and I
uh,
will be anytime available when you want.
No, yeah, and you are a very, very, very good friend, and I am giving you a huge virtual hug to you. And I also want to say you, I am just a call
Thank
away
you.
because every time I come to Bangalore, this is what I've been telling you. कुछ तो help लो हमसे, कुछ तो not help. We need to support each other. So tell me what I can do,
Yeah,
please, and I will just do it for you. Yeah, and thank you so much, Pragya ji, and
sure, sure.
continue doing this incredible work what you are doing it. So there's
Absolutely.
a
Yeah,
person who is saying you are the best, Pragya ma'am. Thank you so much. And Evony Bine, you know.
pleasure. Thank you,
So
Evon
yeah,
Vine. Yeah,
and yeah,
thank you.
NOY. Yeah. So thank you so much, Pragya ji. Looking forward to see you on that. Take care. Love you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.